Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another great episode of your favorite wrestling show. You just don't know it's your favorite yet. JWF Defiance. I am your host, the man with a Minecraft hangover, Scottye Moore. And joining me to start the show, as always, of course, the owner of the JWF and the only other commentator we can find, Captain Tibbs.
This is just gonna keep happening to me, isn't it? I'm gonna keep doing this as a side hustle. And here on Defiance, you open a show with Tibbs every week.
Well, I mean, if my damn co-commentator, Blake Tanner, would stop getting into fights every damn week, we wouldn't have to worry about it. But of course, we have seen in the past few weeks the vitriol that has grown between Blake Tanner and this man, Gozzie. A man who has seemed to have had a vendetta against Blake Tanner for the past 3 weeks, claims that the JWF universe is not the adoration they've been giving Blake lately, is undeserved, that he was always second best in this company, and you know Gozzie has just been playing those mind games.
Well, mind games and physical games. Let's not forget a couple weeks ago when Gozzie attacked Blake Tanner with a steel pipe.
That is right, hiding that steel pipe in the arm of his jacket. But Tibbs, if you want to talk about a big name in this match, you got to talk about this man, the #1 contender. Although, to be fair, not sure how he earned that title. Mark Plays has yet to have a match in this company. In fact, the last match he had was in developmental JXT, where he lost his championship to yours truly, but now he is here on the main roster, and his accolades apparently have spoken for themselves so purely that our champion, the Dylan, gave him an opportunity at the Regal Rumble this Sunday.
And you know what, Scotty? I think that this is going to be an explosive debut for old Mark Plays here.
That is right. This is technically his first match, not his first singles match. Of course, this is a tag, and it is featuring also the reunition of my boys. The Fight Boys, the Dynasty, whatever you want to call them. One half, this man, Blake Tanner, and then, of course, his partner, who we will be seeing in just a few short minutes.
You can see Blake ready to make his way down to the ring after all of this jaw-jacking back and forth against Gozzie. You can see he wants a little bit of payback, but it looks like he's going to have to go through Mark Plays to get it.
All right, and now here he comes, our champion himself, the Dylan. And here's my thing I have to ask you. Of course, I have known these two men better than anything, but at the end of the day, whether it was the Fight Boys, whether it was Dynasty, in my opinion, it was always either me and Dylan, me and Blake. You never really got to see this dangerous combination of individuals. Tibbs, how do you think Gozzie and Mark Plays have to react to this matchup?
You know, Scotty, I'm honestly about as in the dark on this kind of combination as you are. Usually it was Blake Tanner fighting the Dylan, even when y'all were together.
That is right. And now, ooh, look at that. Gozzie wasting no time getting Blake up on his shoulders and, flapjacking him to the earth. And Tibbs, I don't know if you noticed that Gozzie immediately was going after the arms of Blake Tanner. Could be trying to set up for that Bloody Eagle maneuver before hitting a big neck breaker.
You can see Gozzie, Gozzie loves to inflict as much pain as possible. He wants to get the most pain for his buck. And usually setting up and weakening those areas most affected by the Bloody Eagle, even the shoulders, it can have some pretty disastrous effects like you saw with the Dylan a couple of years ago.
That is right, and look at that. Oh, just slamming him down into the earth. That's right. I mean, at the end of the day, the Bloody Eagle took the Dylan out of action for nearly, 4 or 5 months. Gozzie with the ultimate disrespect, just slapping Blake across the face before dragging him across the ring and tagging in Mark Plays. You think Gozzie might just be wanting Mark to come in and finish the job and take out his opponent before they even make it to the Rumble.
You could see, of course, Mark plays obviously the muscle for Gozzie in this match, but it looks like it didn't work out too well for him.
That is right. And now, what in the world are both of my boys thinking here? Oh, big kick straight to the gut before the Dylan backs up and hits a big running knee straight to the skull. And you got to remember what the Dylan said a couple of weeks ago on Defiance, that he did not offer this opportunity to Mark Plays. Oh, wait a minute. Cattle mutilation from the Dylan.
Yeah.
I think our champ might be just trying to show off tonight, Tibbs.
I love it. That feels great. Mutilate cattle.
That is right. Now, wait a minute. Dylan back to his feet, and oh, big kick to the gut from Mark, who wisely avoided that cattle mutilation. But once again, the champ taking advantage. And like I was saying, the Dylan said he did not offer this matchup to Mark Plays as a courtesy. He offered it as a warning to set an example to Mark Plays or anyone else on this roster who thinks that they can just come in and take a title shot. In the Dylan's opinion, that's something that needs to be earned. D-trigger straight to the jaw. But oh, unfortunately, Mark Plays right there at the ropes to grab him.
And you could see this is the Dylan.
Yeah, but the vice gets locked in. And look at that, Mark Plays is in the proverbial lion's den right now. He has got Gozzie on the other side of the ring refusing to help. And look at this, Dylan lets go, but just continues the punishment on those arms.
You can see it's like almost like the Dylan. He's testing the waters. He's testing out his offense against Mark Plays and getting a little bit of a preview of their match.
Well, not only that, you got to think I'm shocked at how long Mark Plays was able to hold on in that Anaconda Vice. As, oh, what a beautiful butterfly suplex sends Mark across the ring. And now Blake Tanner getting tagged in to go after Mark Plays. A man who was quoted a couple of weeks ago as saying that one of his favorite things was taking out Fight Boys. Well, the Fight Boys seem to have been bringing it to him tonight. So much so that he is tagging in Gozzie, but oh, Gozzie immediately walks into a gut buster.
Ooh, you could tell Gozzie, he was too preoccupied with getting in the ring. He didn't even notice Blake was right there at him.
That is right, but now Blake Tanner with a tag, and now, oh, look at this. We are going swinging, boys. Oh, big drop kick from the champ levels the Nightmare. I don't know if you noticed that Gozzie immediately tried to turn tail and run, but might have been playing possum because he's got the champ down.
He went with a quick takedown of the Dylan, and now it looks like he's got control over the arm.
That is right. Sending the Dylan across the ring is the Nightmare, who plucks our champion back up. And you got to imagine, as much as we're trying to put over Mark Plays and the fact that he can bring it to the Dylan in this match, you got to imagine how big it would be if you were Gozzie and able to get a pinfall over the champ. But wait a minute, one. Oh, Gozzie kicking out at one.
But I think that even though Gozzie may be facing Blake on this one mostly, that's his target. I wouldn't doubt if he would enjoy a pinfall victory over the Dylan.
That is right, but right now he's enjoying a D-trigger straight to the jaw. One. Oh, Mark Plays utilizing his one breakup of the match to take things down. Before it looks like it didn't matter because Dylan immediately went back on the offense, and that's the kind of guy our champion is. He's not going to complain about Mark Plays breaking up a pin. He's not going to complain about an escape. He's just going to keep bringing the violence, and they are just stomping a mud hole in the Nightmare right now.
Oh, you look at that. The Fight Boys in action.
That is right. A veritable fight parade right now. I'd love to have joined them. Oh, but wait a minute now. Blake Tanner, like a damn missile, just getting sent directly into the rib cage of the Nightmare. Blake Tanner just flops him over into a pin. Ooh, but Gozzie kicking out. And oh, I don't know if you noticed that, the Dylan taking out Mark Plays in the background.
Oh, yes. Dylan getting a little small shot there against Mark Plays as well.
Oh, wait, now Gozzie. Oh, I thought Gozzie might have been going to the outside to to get a weaponry, to get some plunder from down under, as it were. But no, it looks like he was just kiting Blake Tanner out there just so he could hit that Russian leg sweep directly down onto those mats, and that might have just changed the tide for the Nightmare.
Do a little extra damage there hitting on the mats outside, but it looks like Blake Tanner's not quite done yet.
That is right, and he's especially not done now. Bee sting straight to the skull, drops him down, but no, wait a minute, Gozzie, hits that big head knocker. I think wait a minute. Reverse DDT. Thought he might have been setting up for the Bloody Eagle maneuver there, but I think Gozzie might still be saving something for Sunday, but oh no, Tibbs. No. That's my damn partner. Oh my God. Snapping the arm of the B1. 2. Blake kicking out at the last minute.
It takes a lot of energy to do that, to raise the arm that Gozzie just snapped like that.
That is right. Now, sends him across the ring, and now look at this man, Gozzie, just bragging about sending this man nearly to a hospital, and then, sending him to the outside. Tibbs, I don't think this is a match anymore. This is a mauling. I don't think Gozzie cares if he wins or loses right now. He just wants to damage Blake Tanner ahead of their match this Sunday.
And he's doing a very good job of it. Indeed. Gozzie, he's just non-stop attacking Blake Tanner like that.
That is right, and these men are now brawling to the outside, going up the ramp. They do not care about countouts. They don't care about DQs. They are just wanting to punish one another in this brawl.
It definitely looks like it, and Gozzie is certainly doing his lion's share of the punishing right now.
That is right, and now, big elbow strike from Blake Tanner. And then sends Gozzie into the ring. And at the stroke of midnight, getting things back into the ring is Blake Tanner, who immediately crosses the arms, gets Gozzie up. What a power bomb!
Love to see a good classic power bomb. Just damaging the back of Gozzie, making it hurt all over.
But wait a minute. Look at this. A Texas Cloverleaf wrenching back on the spine of Blake Tanner. That is not a maneuver we usually see Gozzie employ, but Blake managing to get out of it. I don't know if he managed to grab the ropes or what, but Tibbs, these two guys are throwing everything they've got at one another, and I don't know if either one of them is going to relent.
No, it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back when it does. Like, one of these guys is just going to collapse eventually.
That is right, and now look at that, Gozzie just taunting Blake, saying, hey, get up, big man. And it looks like he wasn't wanting him to get up to fight. He wanted him to get up to hit the Bloody Eagle. And Blake Tanner bearing its namesake, that blood covering his face, but the champ breaking up that pinfall at the last minute.
Taking it to Gozzie and Mark Plays. Everybody was in the ring, but Gozzie taking out the champ.
That is right, a torpedo European uppercut, and now Blake Tanner in the ring alone with two of the most dangerous men in JWF in the form of Gozzie and Mark Plays. If I'm Blake Tanner, I am going to be trying my best to bide my time before the champ can get back to his feet, but it looks like Blake's not biding nothing. He's taking things to the outside.
Maybe trying to get a little turnabout, but it looks like Gozzie was too quick for him.
That is right. And then, big elbow strike to the face before, swinging neck breaker from the Nightmare levels the B, getting him back to his feet. And then, shoving him down is Blake Tanner, picks him back up. And then big shots once again. These two men, Tibbs, I gotta say, one of these men gotta get in the ring and tag out, because I don't think we're gonna see a pinfall between these two men. No. Nothing but punishment.
They're just gonna want to keep it outside for as long as they can.
No. Bloody Eagle, once again, straight to the mat. Drags him away from those ropes wisely is the Nightmare. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2 3/4. Blake Tanner kicks out. And I don't know if you noticed that Gozzie jumped up to his feet like he just saw a damn ghost. And now he's up. Bee sting. Oh, and now Blake goes for that pending predicament too. Oh, kicking out once again. Tibbs, these two men are putting a match of the year classic on in the middle of a tag match.
At the very opening of our show here today.
That is right. Let's not forget in our main event, ladies and gentlemen, I will be making my return to the ring. The hero of the JWF is going to face off against the protagonist of pro wrestling, Kid Bandit. What a power bomb from Blake. 1, 2, 3.
Look at that out of nowhere.
A last-minute desperation power bomb from Blake Tanner, taking down Gozzie. But you gotta think Blake was still never able to hit that Blake out, that dangerous stomp straight to the cranium. He still has plenty of secrets in his back pocket, and he's gonna be more than willing to bring him out when he faces Gozzie this Sunday.
All right, wait. You say you're fighting Kid Bandit?
Yeah, main event. Me and Kid Bandit, AEW Dark Star, DPW Star.
Not to step on too many toes, Scottye, but how did you afford that guy?
I actually made him a very important offer. If he can beat me, he gets my spot in the Regal Rumble. That's pretty much equal as pay, in my opinion.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Well, if he's on the pay-per-view, I have to pay him.
It's been fun, Tibbs.
God damn it.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this match. Another one of our epic clashes in this year's J1 tournament. And this, of course, being part of Block B. This man coming out to the ring, a man who my commentary partner joining me right now knows way too well. Big Cyrus Krane. A man who, Blake, I can't say it in too many more words. He destroyed you last week, but you made a hell of a comeback.
Shit in, I get it. Oh, God, everything hurts.
You are bleeding like a lot. And they were like, yeah, he's cool to commentate. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't even know I had to be cleared to do this shit. I just need an ice pack.
Oh, well, it looks like instead what you are getting is a hoss fight.
Oh.
Big men slapping meat. Battle of the Ages. Randall Crowley versus Big Cyrus Krane. Two men who, when they were in JXT, were looked at almost as jokes. I mean, Big Cyrus was called the Chunk. Randall Crowley was named after the guy from The Wrestler initially. Then they came to this main roster and they almost rediscovered a much more different version of themselves, a much more violent, visceral version of themselves. And that is what we are expecting to see tonight as these two go toe-to-toe.
Weren't we the ones that gave them those ridiculous names in the first place, though? So really it is on us, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Kicking out is Randall Crowley. And now Big Cyrus circling like a hawk.
Mm-hmm. I will say that's the thing about Cyrus's offense. He is so quick on his feet for his size. He can fucking fly like a missile or just drop you like you're a feather.
That is right. And also, let's not forget, these two men have yet to claim a point in the J1 at this point. This is going to be a big turning point for at least one of these individuals to, in my opinion, step up or step out. Now, wait a minute, Randall. He's got him on the outside. You see he's having to stretch up that arm to, get that suplex on the man they call Chunk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Cyrus there. I don't think I've seen him get that much air in a while.
I think he heard you and decided to get a little bit more air. Hitting that Hurricane Rana so far, he sent him into the fifth rope, but then Cyrus gets sent to the outside.
Cyrus Krane is almost 7 feet tall, and he can hit a Hurricane Rana like it's nothing. I need you to just let that sink in for a moment.
Oh, but he can also hit those big power moves like that big suplex, taking things to the outside once again. And Bud, I gotta say, this is a place you have to know all too well because you and Gozzie were battling all the way up and down this bad boy.
Yeah, he kept taking me out of the ring, so I decided to try to send him out, and he fucking kept pushing my shit in out there.
You get this means it has to be a Falls Count Anywhere match now, right?
No, fuck. Yeah,
it's your fault. You wouldn't fucking stay in the ring, you little bad boy.
I broke the count.
All right, hold on. Getting things back into the ring. At least someone is Big Cyrus. Who, what the hell is Cyrus thinking? That second rope looks like it's about to snap, but Cyrus does not give a damn about that.
We're no longer going to call that Brett's rope. It's Cyrus's rope.
That is right. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, last minute kick out. They can definitely do the Big Show Mark Henry, Big Show Brock Lesnar ring break spot, right?
Oh, please.
So one of you big boys go through this.
Come on, somebody. Or you know what? Fuck it. Just have a hole in the ring. Just make a meteorite impact through the ring. I'd love that.
Well, that was damn near a meteorite. A spine buster to Cyrus. 1, 2. Ooh, kicking out his Big Cyrus Krane. I'm also not sure. This might be Randall's first match in the J1 as well. Ooh, big DDT.
Wait, is it also Cyrus's?
No, Big Cyrus had a big loss to Crush Atlas, and he may have a loss right now to the man they call Randall Crowley. 1, 2. Oh, last minute kick out from Big Cyrus off of that vicious gore straight to the rib cage. You can tell Randall Crowley is absolutely pissed, and Cyrus is using that to his advantage.
Oh, yes, I can totally understand that too. Cyrus, I mean, he's really got to be fighting for that win, and I'm not just saying that because he's the only person to beat me so far on Defiance.
Cyrus is starting to have big Wardlow vibes. I'm loving that for him. In addition, there's another man we have not seen in the J1 so far. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to see it? Pounce that boy across the ring.
He just slammed into him like he was a Mack truck.
The Mack truck of the South. And now, could we see it? No, what the fuck is that?
I don't even know.
I've never seen you do a double underhook, Cyrus. What was that for? In addition, later on tonight, we will see another debut in the J1 as the Jeb-A-Dook will have his first match in the J1, but he has got a tall task ahead of him in the form of our captain's champion himself, Crush Atlas.
Oof, that is gonna be that's gonna be a big mountain to climb for old Jeb. He's my boy, and I love him. But he is still a boy.
He is still a boy. I don't know if we're ever going to get to it because these two men are causing violence to the nth degree on the outside right now. Randall finally trying to get things back into the ring, but what the hell? Oh my God, just sending him rib first into the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, that's got to at least knock the wind out of you. If not, it might crack a rib or two.
I may not be the biggest fan of the Whitney family as a whole, but there is one man I am a fan of, and it's Big Cyrus Krane. And in my opinion, I think if Lawrence Whitney ever happened to be able to release a contract of Big Cyrus, he could be a future champion. Instead of just working under Twink McGee. Twink McGee and his Demon Brigade.
Twink McGee and the Demon Boys.
Yeah. Oh. What's he thinking now? What are you doing now, Big Cyrus? Oh no. Oh no, he's up. He's down. Power bomb straight to the back of the hardest part of the ring. Big Cyrus, you mad lad.
You shove my ribs into that apron, I'm gonna just shove your back into it.
That is right. And this is a special Friday episode of JWF Defiance. because we had to release the Kid Bandit episode of Developmentally Unstable. Another pounce!
Oh, yes. I am glad that we got Kid Bandit for contracted out for a Developmentally Unstable, as well as your match later.
And we may have him at the Regal Rumble if he can manage to get a victory over the hero of the JWF. But in my opinion, a hero can always beat a protagonist. Goes for it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
No.
Hoss fight! Hoss fight! Hoss fight!
Big boys hit. Big boys hit.
Spine buster!
Yes! Goes
for the pinfall! 1, 2, yes!
Oh
Hoss fight continues!
Fuck. I did so much trying to make that first match a banger, and these two just come in and say no.
Yeah. Oh, and now look at that. Oh, wrenching. Oh my God, he is twisted up like a pretzel. Big Cyrus is trying to rip the skull of Randall Crowley from its base, but oh, Crowley fights back.
That was horrifying.
It was real bad. World's strongest slam.
Oh, world's chunkiest slam.
Jesus fucking shit! Standing elbow drop! This rules!
Oh, I just want these two to fight forever.
Fight forever! Oh, and now the big punches, and now tossing him, setting him up for the evil 1-9, and no, wait!
Oh.
I really like, I guess the fancy term for it is a girdle, but I do dig Randall's girdle. Oh, and I dig that gore straight to the midsection. Wisely drags him away from the ropes, and Big Cyrus put up a fight. 2. Oh my
shit,
God,
man. Cyrus.
Hey guys, me and Kid Bandit are supposed to have like a classic main event, and now, oh no, oh, he's been caught and dropped.
Ooh,
Ram Jam 2.0, as it used to be called. 1, 2, 3.
Holy shit, that match, man.
What a battle these two went on tonight. Holy shit.
We still got over half the show for you to see.
That is right, but also if you're Big Cyrus right now, you've got to consider you've had 2 matches in the J1. You've lost both. What's next?
I don't know. It's going to be hard to come back from 2 consecutive losses. Let me just tell you that.
Well, they're not consecutive. You got beat in between those.
Shut up. I'm talking about in the J1.
But now, Blakey T, it's time to get into a Konanza. And Jesus H. Christ, it's so much.
We are, we just needed 10 minutes to decompress from that last match, and now we're just having to watch this mess of men.
Well, this is the first ever Konanza, which for our Defiant fans who just joined us, a Konanza 8 men get into the ring. They got to knock each other out. They have damn near unlimited finishers.
If the first 3 moves that you hit aren't finishers in a Konanza match, then you're not doing it right. Just like that fucking dragon kick that knocked Chuck Tibbs out like it was nothing.
Chuck Tibbs, who on Ignition was so cocksure he was gonna come into this, dominate, and become the #1 contender to the Defiant champion, is eliminated in the first minute. This game makes great decisions sometimes.
It's like the game gets it. It gets it. It gets what we're all about here in the JWF. And I think that's right. Really important.
That piece of shit, Chuck Tibbs. All right,
I really want him to be better, but he's not doing it.
He's not. Oh, beautiful standing moonsault from Bacula. And then a neck breaker from Griffin Clouds. poor Megaran is getting it from both ends here, and I feel bad for the boy.
I do too. Like he doesn't deserve this, but that's the thing. In a Konanza match, the person in front of you just has to get whatever big move you can hit immediately.
That is right. Now, unfortunately, Griffin Clouds may be our next eliminated as he's in the path of a shitstorm, and Shitty Terry has eliminated one of the best tag team champions this company has ever seen. Shitty Terry just eliminated a former JWF champion.
But see, that's the thing about this Konanza match. It is such a free-for-all. It is a test of endurance. It is a test of, like, your ability to just stay awake amidst this chaos that's going on. Like, you have no frame of reference of what is happening around you because it is just a mess of people.
That is right. Now, Falcor with a beautiful suplex, sending Funky Flossie into it. And you got to think Funky, this is his first match since that loss to Gozzie. His return match, an epic loss. Oh, wait a minute. Bacula has been eliminated. You got to think Funky is wanting to show off tonight. Funky is wanting to prove himself after that return loss.
And I really just have to give Funky all the props in the world. Like, he's just such a stand-up guy. He really wants to get out there and show what he can do. And he's just had... Oh, shit.
Shitty Terry eliminated off a food fight from Guy Fieri as Funky Flossie. What a beautiful series of maneuvers from those two men.
We are down to our final four here.
That is right. You got to think, if you are the Defiant champion, if you are AJ Steele, Megaran eating a food fight, but he stays in it. You got to see the resiliency of what these men have been through. And if you're AJ Steele, you got to wonder if that steel beam maneuver that you like to employ, the move that won him the Defiant championship, you got to wonder if it's good enough to take these men out.
I would have to say, like, you got a big case for... Probably not for these guys. I mean, you gotta think, Falcor's a fucking dragon.
Yes.
Guy Fieri, he is like a multiple-time King of the Steel City winner. He is
former JWF
yes.
champion. Yeah.
He's, I mean, he has done so much, and his entire style just revolves around being extremely violent, but also not like. Being so resilient that you can't put him down unless you wear him down over a long period of time.
And unfortunately, that spear just took him out. Or I'm sorry, just took out
Megaran.
Megaran, there we go. He rolled down to the ring where I couldn't see him. I was very upset. But now we are down to 3. The blonde hair mafia between Falcor and Guy Fieri. And then, of course, the returning Funky Flossie. And that dragon kick takes out Fieri. We are down to 2. Funky Flossie and Falcor. Either one of these men would make great Defiant champions. And I got no idea who I'm rooting for at this point.
I'm not sure either. I think both of these guys really deserve that opportunity. Like,
you got to think about Funky Flossie, a man who a year ago, not many people put much stock in. But then at the Regal Rumble, he went toe-to-toe with yours truly in a match that I consider one of my own. A match that I'm going to be competing again this Sunday at the Regal Rumble, a nautical rules match. And Funky Flossie held his own in that match. He managed to send me through a flaming table and pin me to the mat. But unfortunately, that resiliency does not
stand up to the dragon.
Doesn't stand up to a fucking dragon. Falcor, I was doing a whole bit here, and then you ruined it.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? What?
I was gonna put over Funky, then put over you, but instead you just kind of stopped me.
Yeah, too bad about that. I'm sorry.
The shot at Chuck just walking around real sad.
Oh, God.
I do not think in the history of this company, in the history of the Konanza match, that I have ever seen someone win as fast as Falcor the Stoppable has tonight. And this Sunday at the Regal Rumble, our Defiant champion could be A dragon?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude, what a match.
That really was one of the quickest Konanzas I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now we move on to our penultimate match of the night. And the ultimate match of the night for me, because I get to see this man, the Jeb-A-Dook, make his debut in the J1 tournament. And Blake, look at him.
I know. He's just so special. He's so special to me. He's special to everybody in the world.
That is right. And you got to think, for the man walking out to the ring right now, our captain's champion, the man known as Crush Atlas. I don't know if he's ever gone toe-to-toe with Jeb-A-Dook before.
I don't think so, because Jeb was, he wasn't in JWF by the time Crush debuted, I don't think, but he was, basically on his way. So they didn't really cross paths in JXT that I remember.
That is right, but here he comes down to the ring. The first, this man made history numerous times over in one night. First African-American Captain's Champion. First openly gay Captain's Champion. Crush Atlas on that night. He is standing as a pillar for so many communities that you gotta think Crush Atlas, every time he comes out to this ring, knows that he is not just fighting for himself, he is fighting for so much more. And you gotta think a J1 victory would mean a lot in the history-making career Crush Atlas has already been on.
But he has to get through the Jeb-A-Dook, which is...
damn! Damn, Jeb heard
shit.
you! Jeb heard you talking shit! Jeb, bud! Why are they not listening to my commentary? I know they're busy fighting, but I'm trying to do a bit here.
He's choking the life out of Crush Atlas immediately. This is fucking holy shit, Jeb.
Jeb-A-Dook, break his back, make him humble.
It's just the look on Jeb's face, the maniacal smile he had while he was doing that.
That is right, but at least Crush Atlas is now back to his feet, and he is... has he got Jeb stun locked? Okay, there we go. Oh, Jeb went for the shotgun splash, but Crush Atlas avoiding it.
Crush Atlas saying, "Yeah, you may have gotten some good shots in at the beginning, but I'm Crush fucking Atlas. It's gonna take a lot more than that to take him down."
That is right, but now Jeb back. Oh, wait a minute. Crush saying no, and those two hosses are just going at it. I don't want to know. Are we going to get two big boy punch fights tonight?
I mean, I'm down for it. Everybody is just loving going outside tonight.
Everybody's loving to go outside the ring. Even that's why it was such a quick Konanza, was because people wanted to go to the outside of the ring, even if it meant they lost.
Yeah, exactly. We just all want to be outside today.
That is right. Now, wait a minute. Crush Atlas walking past those steps look so good.
I do have to say, every time I see them, I am blown away that just making the Fruity Pebbles bigger had such a change.
Well, we also changed the background color. I'm tempted to make a shirt out of that or something. I don't know.
Oh, that pattern is just so good.
Yeah, all right. Now, wait a minute. Tommy at a count of 6, and these two men appear to not care about that. Jesus Christ, Jeb, okay. Big Jeb-A slam.
I mean, you can just do that, huh?
And I also think that the Jeb-A-Dook is more than willing to take a count out on this one. And in any other case, I'd say it's an act of cowardice, but for Jeb-A-Dook, I'd say that is running from a beast in the form of Crush Atlas.
It's like we saw Jeb's offense earlier. He knew that his regular style couldn't take Crush down in the time that he needed with Crush's explosive offense and extremely big power moves, so he just opted to go for the count out.
I like how we're trying to defend it.
I have to, he's my boy.
Yeah, he's my boy, and Jeb-A-Dook earns 2 points in this matchup, but now it's time for me to get in my gear and get to the ring. because, ladies and gentlemen, there is a bandit in these there woods, and I gotta take him out.
That's what we're going with.
That's the promotional tactic. There's a bandit in them dar woods.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. As this man just said, Scottye Moore, I am your host for this main event. I am Silver Spoon. Thank you for letting me come on and do some play-by-play, Blake.
Oh, you're very welcome, Sills. I am glad that I don't have to do it.
That is right, and you got to think about what's going through this kid's mind right now. Scottye Moore, he has, in my opinion, one of the biggest matches of his career this Sunday at the Regal Rumble. Himself and Momoa Curry, two of the oldest rivals in this company, going toe-to-toe in a nautical rules match. And Scottye could have took this opportunity to rest up, but instead made the offer, threw the gauntlet down, said, hey, there's probably only one opportunity I'm going to get to face Kid Bandit, and I am going to take it.
That's the thing about Scottye. Scottye bleeds like a promoter and a wrestler at the same time. That is his bread and butter. He loves it just as much as he loves getting in the ring and giving guys like Kid Bandit the opportunity to come out and just have a banger of a match. And also, I don't think that you could have stopped Scottye from having this match, period.
That is right. I'm sure the moment he heard of a protagonist, the hero's ears perked up. But here they are. The protagonist of professional wrestling has crossed through the forbidden digital door into the world of JWF professional wrestling, and you got to imagine what's going through Kid Bandit's mind right now, because not only if they win this match, they get entered into the Regal Rumble. If Kid Bandit manages to get that victory at the Rumble, that could be our next champion we're looking at right here.
And Kid, I mean, they have come out so strong on other programs like AEW Dark. I mean, Kid Bandit, they're taking the world by storm. And I think that this is just our way to get ahead of the game and keep Kid Bandit in all of our lives.
That is, I believe what you are currently saying is they are going to be famous one day, so we had to get them when we could.
Yes, I am, Sills. That is what good promoters do.
That is very good, but Kid Bandit is here for our main event of the evening. Now, Blake, I gotta ask, I know he is your collar and elbow tie-up. I did not expect, I mean, we know Scottye Moore, more of a brawler. Kid Bandit, a bit of a high flyer. I do not think I expected a collar and elbow, more technical style to start in the match, but that's exactly what we're seeing.
You can tell they're both trying to get a feel for each other, it looks like. And it looks like Kid Bandit working over Scottye's arm like that. I was not expecting this kind of technical wrestling, actually.
That is, they are still going, huh? But wait a minute, Scottye Moore working over that arm, finally managing to trap it. And now you can see Kid Bandit, fighting back, turning things over into a headlock. At the end of the day, sometimes if things aren't working, headlock takeover is all you need, and Kid Bandit is showing that off right now. But wait a minute, Scottye getting back to his feet. And then, unfortunately, eats a knee to the skull and almost ate one to the ribs.
You can see. Kid Bandit. I keep wanting to say this kid for Kid Bandit, and it's just...
No, well, they are a kid, and they are a bandit, and they are also taking it to, looks like there's some locomotion in action, goes for the pin, but unfortunately, Scottye's feet was underneath those ropes.
You gotta be careful with that move. As you can see, it moves your opponent all the way across the ring, and it just slid Scottye's foot right under that rope.
That's right. I mean, I've seen that move men across entire football fields. It's not hard to imagine it. It'll take you across a ring. Went for a Superman punch, but Scottye avoids it. Almost might have been a shot across the bow at Scottye's opponent this Sunday, Momoa Curry, who likes to use that Momoan punch, that Superman punch-like maneuver. I think Kid Bandit might have been showing a little love to the god of the JWF there. But showing no love to Scottye Moore right now. who is now getting back to his feet and now looking for the only thing that looks like the Angel Killer in WWE 2K19. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kicking out is Scottye Moore, and this bout is continuing.
Scottye's got a lot more fight in him than that, but damn, I would say if that was me in that match, I would have been completely blindsided at this point. I think,
went for the spiral tap, but instead Scottye avoids it and now picks him back up. Oh, wait a minute, look at it. He's got him locked in. He's got him locked in, the Cobra Clutch. And this is the move that defeated Gozzie last year at Summerfest. A move Scottye Moore likes to employ, but instead Kid Bandit avoids it, hits another one of those beautiful Northern Light suplexes, and then an knee strike to the face. Kid Bandit is giving this man no time. Oh my God, look at this variation on a Texas Cloverleaf.
Holy shit.
I hate to say this, Blake, but I think your co-commentator may have bit off a little bit more than he could chew tonight.
You might be right, Sills, which is actually just extremely mind-boggling for me. I mean, I know Kid Bandit, they're fresh territory. Scottye's never fought them before, and this is Kid's first match in JWF, but just to come out swinging on and burning all cylinders against Scottye Moore like this, I mean, the hero of the JWF has been taken for a ride at this point.
That is right. I don't know if you noticed that Scottye was taunting to the crowd, didn't realize Kid Bandit had already come back to his senses and jumped into the ring. And I think, a couple of weeks ago, Scottye went up against Robert Hill, a former undefeated champion in this company, and Scottye defeated him in a matter of seconds. I think that might have let the ego of Scottye Moore grow a little bit too big. Of course, something that doesn't usually happen, I know, but...
Well, you never know. Scottye has been known to bite off a little more than he can chew at some points,
right.
But
a Shining Wizard straight to the jaw. And you got to think, if you're Momoa Curry watching backstage, you got to have high hopes for the Rumble. Angel Killer, kind of.
Angel kind of,
exactly. Goes for the pinfall off of it. 1, 2, and ladies and gentlemen, the Regal Rumble may have just lost a hero, but it gained a bandit. And Blake, you gotta imagine that is not sitting well in the head of Scottye Moore right now.
No, I don't know if this is what Scottye expected. I mean, we really didn't talk about it too much, but I mean, we all know how Scottye feels about the Regal Rumble. How that is almost a match that he has taken for himself over the past couple years, and something that. Just losing your spot like this to Kid Bandit, who on their first match in JWF, I'm flabbergasted.
I mean, Momoa Curry had accused Scottye of losing his edge, losing that fighting spirit. And in my opinion, if there's someone in this world who epitomizes fighting spirit, never giving up, fighting with everything you have, it's Kid Bandit. And that is why this Sunday, there's going to be a kid in the Regal Rumble, but there will also be an epic matchup between Scottye Moore and Momoa Curry. Nautical rules, we are going to see Falls Count Anywhere, Blake Tanner versus Gozzie, the Dylan versus Mark Blaze. It's a hell of a show coming to you live this Sunday at the Regal Rumble. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, he's been Blake Tanner, I've been Silver Spoon, they've been the BS, and this is Defiance.